In a peaceful meadow lived a shy rabbit named Ruby. Ruby was a gentle soul, with soft white fur that glistened in the sunlight. She loved the tranquility of the meadow, where she could nibble on fresh grass and listen to the birds singing. Despite the beauty around her, Ruby often felt lonely. She would watch the other animals play and wish she had the courage to join them. In the same meadow, there was a lively squirrel named Sam. Sam was the complete opposite of Ruby. He was energetic and always on the move, with a bushy tail that seemed to have a life of its own. Sam loved to explore every nook and cranny of the meadow, always on the lookout for new adventures. He was well known among the animals for his playful antics and his knack for finding the best acorns. Ruby, with her soft white fur, always stayed close to her burrow. She felt safe there, surrounded by the familiar sights and smells. Her burrow was her sanctuary, a place where she could retreat whenever she felt overwhelmed by the world outside. Ruby would often peek out from her burrow, watching the other animals with a mixture of curiosity and longing. While Sam, with his bushy tail, was always busy gathering acorns. He had a special knack for finding the juiciest ones, and he took great pride in his collection. Sam's treehouse was filled with acorns, each one carefully stored for the winter months. He was always bustling about, never staying in one place for too long. His energy was infectious, and he brought a sense of excitement to the meadow. Though they often saw each other, Ruby was too shy to talk. She admired Sam's confidence and wished she could be more like him. But every time she tried to approach him, her nerves got the better of her. She would retreat to her burrow, feeling even more isolated. Sam, on the other hand, was always too busy to notice Ruby's attempts. He was constantly on the move, gathering acorns and exploring new parts of the meadow, and Sam was always bustling about. He had a never-ending list of things to do, and he thrived on the hustle and bustle of his daily routine. Sam loved the thrill of the chase, whether it was racing up trees or darting through the underbrush. He was always in a hurry, always looking for the next adventure. His days were filled with excitement, but he never took the time to slow down and notice the quieter moments. One sunny day, a strong wind swept through the meadow, blowing away Sam's acorns. The wind was so powerful that it scattered his precious collection far and wide. Sam watched in dismay as his hard work was undone in an instant. The acorns he had spent so much time gathering were now lost, carried away by the relentless wind. It was a devastating blow for Sam, who prided himself on his ability to prepare for the future, and leaving his treehouse in shambles. The wind had not only taken his acorns, but had also damaged his home. Branches were broken, leaves were scattered, and the once sturdy treehouse now looked fragile and unstable. Sam felt a deep sense of loss as he surveyed the damage. His safe haven, the place where he had spent so many happy hours, was now in ruins. It was a heartbreaking sight, and Sam didn't know where to begin to fix it. Sam felt so sad and lost. He sat on a fallen branch, his usually bright eyes filled with tears. The lively squirrel, who had always been so full of energy, now felt defeated. The meadow, which had always been a place of joy and adventure, now seemed bleak and empty. Sam didn't know how he would ever recover from this setback. He felt alone and overwhelmed, unsure of what to do next. Seeing Sam in distress, Ruby, though hesitant, took a deep breath and hopped over. She had never been very brave, but seeing Sam so sad stirred something inside her. Ruby knew she had to do something to help. She gathered all her courage and made her way towards him, her heart pounding in her chest. As she approached, she could see the sadness in Sam's eyes, and it made her even more determined to offer her support. "I can help," she whispered shyly. Together, they worked tirelessly. Ruby's gentle nature and Sam's boundless energy made them a perfect team. They complemented each other in ways they'd never imagined. Ruby fetched leaves and twigs, using her keen eye to find the best materials. Sam, with his quick reflexes and strong paws, rebuilt his treehouse with determination. They worked side by side, their differences becoming their strengths. Ruby fetched leaves and twigs. She carefully selected each piece, making sure it was just right for the repairs. Ruby's attention to detail was impressive, and she took great care in her work. She wanted to make sure that Sam's treehouse would be even better than before. As she gathered the materials, she felt a sense of purpose and pride. For the first time, Ruby felt like she was truly making a difference, while Sam rebuilt his treehouse. He worked with a renewed sense of determination, inspired by Ruby's kindness. Sam's paws moved quickly, arranging the twigs and leaves with precision. He was grateful for Ruby's help and amazed by her dedication. As they worked together, Sam realized that he had never really taken the time to get to know Ruby. He had always been too busy with his own tasks to notice the quiet rabbit who lived nearby. As they worked, they began to talk. They shared stories about their lives, their dreams, and their fears. Ruby talked about her love for the meadow and how she had always felt too shy to join the other animals. Sam shared his adventures and the joy he found in exploring. They discovered that they had more in common than they had ever realized. Their conversations brought them closer, and they began to see each other in a new light. Ruby shared her love for carrots. She told Sam about the different types of carrots she had tried and how she loved the sweet, crunchy taste. Ruby's eyes lit up as she talked about her favorite food, and Sam couldn't help but smile. He had never realized how passionate Ruby was about something so simple. Her enthusiasm was contagious, and Sam found himself wanting to learn more about her. And Sam talked about how much he loved racing up trees. He described the thrill of climbing to the highest branches and the sense of freedom he felt when he reached the top. Sam's excitement was palpable, and Ruby listened with rapt attention. She had always admired Sam's agility and bravery, and hearing him talk about his adventures made her feel even more connected to him. They laughed and realized how much they had in common. Their laughter echoed through the meadow, a sound of pure joy and newfound friendship. Ruby and Sam had discovered a bond that went beyond their differences. They had found a connection that made them both feel understood and appreciated. Their laughter was a testament to the power of friendship and the joy that comes from sharing your life with someone who truly cares. By the time the treehouse was finished, something wonderful had happened. Ruby's shyness had faded. She felt more confident and happy, knowing that she had made a real difference in Sam's life. Sam had found a new friend, someone who understood him and supported him. The treehouse stood as a symbol of their hard work and the bond they had formed. It was more than just a shelter. It was a testament to their friendship. And Sam had found a new friend. He realized that he had been missing out on something special by not getting to know Ruby sooner. Their friendship brought a new sense of joy and fulfillment to his life. Sam felt grateful for Ruby's kindness and bravery, and he knew that their bond would only grow stronger with time. They had found something truly special in each other, a friendship that would last a lifetime. From that day on, they spent their time exploring the meadow. They discovered new places and shared new experiences, always side by side. Ruby and Sam became inseparable, their friendship growing stronger with each passing day. They found joy in the simple things like watching the sunset or playing in the grass. The meadow, which had once been a place of loneliness for Ruby, was now filled with laughter and companionship, helping each other with tasks. They learned to rely on each other, knowing that they could accomplish anything together. Ruby and Sam became a team, their strengths complementing each other perfectly. They supported each other through challenges and celebrated their successes together. Their friendship was built on trust and mutual respect, and it brought a new sense of purpose to their lives and sharing their days together. They found joy in each other's company, whether they were working or playing. Ruby and Sam had discovered the true meaning of friendship, and it brought a sense of happiness and fulfillment to their lives. They knew that they could always count on each other no matter what. Their days were filled with laughter, love, and the simple pleasure of being together. The moral of the story, kids, is that true friendship can bloom when we offer help. It's important to reach out to others, even if it feels scary at first. You never know what wonderful connections you might make. Ruby and Sam's story teaches us that kindness and bravery can lead to the most unexpected and beautiful friendships. It's a reminder that we should always be open to new experiences and new people, and take the time to get to know others, no matter how different or shy we may seem at first. Everyone has something special to offer, and it's worth taking the time to discover it. Ruby and Sam's friendship shows us that our differences can make us stronger and that true friendship knows no bounds. It's a lesson in empathy, understanding, and the power of connection. So next time you see someone who looks like they need a friend, don't be afraid to reach out. A simple act of kindness can make a world of difference. You might just find a best friend, just like Ruby and Sam did. Their story is a testament to the magic that happens when we open our hearts and take a chance on someone new. It's a beautiful reminder that friendship is one of the greatest gifts we can give and receive. You might just find a best friend, just like Ruby and Sam did. Their bond is a shining example of how friendship can transform our lives and bring us joy. So be brave, be kind, and always be open to the possibility of new friendships. You never know where they might lead or how they might change your life for the better. Just like Ruby and Sam, you might find a friend who makes your world a little